morning mga kadads, this is Vanellope's dad and welcome back to my channel. Well, it's been a while that I haven't posted a premiere, puro na lang mga silent live stream. And well, it's a long story, but I would still like to continue this vlog. And for now, we will talk about apples and cherry blossoms. Well, I have, or my wife has a tita in Taiwan, and basically it's that place is very bountiful with apples and cherry blossoms. And I'll just give you an FYI of that. An apple is an edible fruit produced by an apple tree or Malus domestica. Apple trees are cultivated worldwide and are most widely grown species in the genus Malus. The tree originated in Central Asia, where its wild ancestor Malus thieversi, I hope I'm saying it right, is still found today. Apples have been grown for thousands of years in Asia and Europe and were brought to North America by European colonists. Apples have religious and mythological significance in many cultures, including Norse, Greek, and European Christian tradition. Apple trees are large if grown from seed. Generally, apple cultivars are propagated by grafting into rootstock, which control the size of the resulting tree. There are more than 7,500 known cultivars of apple, resulting in a range of desired characteristics. Different cultivars are bred for various various tastes and use, including cooking, eating raw, and cider production. Trees and fruit are prone to a number of fungal, bacterial, and pest problems, which can be controlled by a number of organic and non-organic means. In 2010, the fruit genome was sequenced as part of the research on disease control and selective breeding in apple production. Worldwide production of apple in 2018 was 86 million tons, with China accounting for nearly half of the total. All parts of the apple, or the fruit, including the skin, except for the seeds, are suitable for human consumption. The core, from stem to bottom, contains the seeds that is usually not eaten and disregarded. Apples can be consumed various ways: juice, raw in salad, baked in pies, cooked into sauces, spreads like apple butter, and other baked dishes. Several techniques are used to preserve apples and apple products. Apples can be canned, dried, or frozen. Canned or frozen apples are eventually baked into pieces, or into pies, or other cooked dishes. Apple juice or cider are bottled. Apple juice is often concentrated and frozen. Popular uses of this are, eaten raw. Cultivar bred from raw conceptions are termed for desserts or table apples. In UK, a toffee apple is a traditional confection made by coating an apple in hot toffee and allowing it to cool. Similar treats are in use in the US, are apple candies coated in hard shell of crystallized sugar syrup, and caramel apples coated in cooled caramel. Apples are eaten with honey at the Jewish year of Rosh Hashanah to symbolize the sweet new year. Apples are an important ingredient in many desserts such as apple pie, apple crumble, apple crisp, and apple cake. When cooked, some apple cultivars easily form a puree known as apple sauce. Apples are also made into butter. and apple jelly, and they are often baked or stewed, and are also cooked in some meat dishes. Dried apples can be eaten reconstituted, soaked in water, alcohol, or some other liquid. And now we will talk about the cherry blossom. A cherry blossom is a flower of many trees of genus Prunus, the well-known species of Japanese cherry, Prunus cerulata, which is commonly called as sakura. They are widely distributed, especially in the temperate zone of the northern hemisphere, including Japan, Taiwan, which these pictures came from, Korea, mainland China, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Myanmar, Thailand, Europe, United States, Canada, and West Siberia. Along with the chrysanthemum, the cherry blossom is considered the national flower of Japan. All varieties of cherry blossom trees produce small and plantable fruit or edible cherries. Edible cherries generally come from cultivars of the related species like Prunus avium and Prunus cerasus. Cherry blossoms and leaves are edible, and both are used for food ingredient. Well, especially in Japan, the blossoms are pickled in salt and umuzu or umi vinegar, and used for coaxing out flavor in wagashi, a traditional Japanese confectionery, or anpan, a Japanese sweet bun, most commonly filled with red bean paste. Salt pickled blossoms in hot water are called sakurayu, and drunk at festive events like weddings and place of green tea. The leaves are most from Oshima cherry because of the softness. Are also pickled in water and used for sakura mochi. The fruit, sakuranbo, is small and doesn't have much flesh beyond the seed within. Due to their bitter taste, the sakuranbo should not be eaten raw or whole. The seeds inside should be removed and the fruit itself processed as preserves. Since the leaves contain coumarin, which is toxic in large doses, it is recommended to eat them in great quantities. Likewise, the seeds should not be eaten. I think we'll just have to hop another country. I mean, one country to the other. In Japan, cherry blossom symbolizes clouds due to their nature of blooming and mist. Besides being an enduring metaphor for the epithermal nature of life, an aspect of Japan cultural tradition that is often associated with Buddhist influence, and which embodies the concept of a mono no aware. The association of cherry blossom with the mono no aware dates back in 18th century. Scholar Motori Norinaga, the transience of blossoms, the exquisite beauty of volatility, has been associated with mortality and graceful and readily acceptance of destiny and karma. For the reason, cherry blossoms are richly symbolic and have been utilized often in Japanese art, manga, animes, and film, as well as musical performance for ambient effect. These are at least one popular folk song originally meant for Sakuhachi bamboo flute titled Sakura, and several pop songs like Flower is also represented on all manner of consumer goods in Japan, including kimono, stationery, and dishware.